Hello, welcome back to another Pen Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for finding my channel on the huge YouTube network and following me as I explore the wide world of pens. And these are pens which I may review in September of 2022. I did an earlier video on 3 August pens, and I haven't reviewed any of those for various reasons. They didn't make the cut in August. I got a lot of great pens in August, and I got a bunch of them that I'm going to be looking at in September. So let's start off with left to right. I go through my box of vintage, and I think this is an excellent pen to show how to restore what I would call a Tier 3, Tier 4 pen. It has what looks to be a very nice but tarnished warranted nib. And as we check it out, it's a little soft. So we're going to have a story with that one as I do the restoration. Speaking of pens that I was looking at for a while before I finally pulled the triggers, is Jinhao 100 all metal. This is a substantial heavy pen. For those people that say the Jinhao X159 is too light, I suggest they try this pen. It has a nice shiny slippery chrome section, that standard number 6 nib. This whole thing is metal, very heavy metal. Yes, that was a great movie. But we go on. Another metal pen. You've seen this a little bit before. The Jinhao 100 with that very nice engravings on the cap and barrel and piston fill, and this one has been in use for a couple weeks. The video might come out first of this group. This to me is a surprise pen that I got recently. So Hongdian, they call it a drawing pen, but it has great graphics on the barrel, you know, that appeared to be hand painted, but doubt that for the price I paid. And yes, it is labeled, but not LT Hongdian, just Hongdian, and 1837. Classic design. 1 1/4 turns, and we'll see a section which is not my favorite. It's on the small side, it's on the slippery side. Nice two-tone and number 6 nib. It's extra fine. And then we come across a similar looking pen, but not quite. It's the Wing Sung 629. And I had high expectations for this pen. A lot of people have reviewed it. I think my review might be a little different. Yeah, cap takes less than 1 turn to get off. We see a nice large number 6 Wing Sung nib. It's a piston filler. It has a window at the bottom of the barrel, a slotted window. It has a lot of nice features to it, but it has a few that aren't, and we'll discuss that. These are 4 pens that I got as a surprise because I ordered from Bobby Pens, some ground nibs that look really nice. They're not branded, but they have that same type of long blade, long knife that we've seen from Kaigalu and from Hongdian. So that's going to be something I'm looking forward to. And I do have that Hongdian pen with a long knife nib in it, and those nibs will obviously take part in that review. This pen is very, very surprising, very interesting. It has the map of Berlin on it, which I have no idea why. Unscrew cap. Small section, small nib, but just an interesting pen, to put it mildly. So, look forward to maybe seeing more of that. These are 3 pens which I would call somewhat in the vintage category. They're all Chinese pens. In fact, all these except for the first one is a Chinese pen. And this one certainly looks very, very familiar. Jewel on the top, no jewel at the bottom. Yes, I think this is a Hero 616, and they call it a 616S. Pull-off cap feels very nice. We have a nice inlay there, like the Parker 61, a hooded nib. And one of the reasons why I think I call this is it has a regular converter, not the aerometric one, which they a lot of times put in pens like this. But it feels nice, feels substantial, and I have a number of these, and they all look pretty nice. This is just kind of generic, very light, pull off, but we see an interesting nib. Kind of like those styled nibs from Pilot. They kind of wrap around. Very, very fine. So maybe this one will make the grade in September. It's a 239 Wing Sung. So there's the pens. Hopefully you'll get to see them in September. If not, maybe October. September is going to be a busy month for me with things other than pens. So I hope this video finds all of you safe, healthy, and happy, enjoying your pens, enjoying this incredible wide variety of pens that we have the pleasure to take advantage of, to partake in, to write with, hold in our hands, all of those cool things that I think make fountain pen collecting just, for me, a great joy. So I've reached the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. And we're going to say bye-bye. See you in September.